The Avs did not play any of their big-name rookies in this game, but that certainly didn't stop them from scoring a whole boatload of goals, so let's get right into it. Avs rookies defeat the San Jose Sharks rookies 7-4.
Oh my goodness gracious! Wasn't it time? Score! Justice is served!
Look, without the big names, there was a pretty noticeable difference in skill on the whole in this game, but the Avs still had a bunch of players that played well, particularly on the offensive side of the puck. The first period, I'll be brief. I was at the dentist for a little bit of that period, so I don't have the whole picture there. There was a single goal scored. This one is sweet and simple. Short and sweet here because this is the only part of this you need to see. Bocage coming in on the near side. He just loads up and fires an absolute laser beam that beats the goalie clean. That sums up Alex Bocage. It's so easy to see how Bocage could get himself to the NHL with a shot like that. It's just a matter of if he can put an NHL hockey player around that skill. That was it. It's 1-0 after 1 there, and the start of the second period looked great for the Avalanche. They continue putting the offensive pressure on, and probably the man of the game for me, at least on the Avs side, has to be Andreas Wingerli. He scores the Avs' second goal. A fun give-and-go play here between Barron and Kazlik in the neutral zone. I guess it's not really give-and-go, but pitch and catch. Kazlik is able to get the zone and then drop it back to Barron. Has created space for Barron to work with by pushing into the zone and dropping it back. Very nicely done. There's a ton of room. Barron is going to get one on net here, and you can already see Wingerli coming off of the far side right towards the back posts. Nobody notices he's there. If a rebound comes, he's going to have a great opportunity at it. It's exactly what happens. He gets the backhand on it and pokes it through the goaltender before anyone even knows what happened. This is not NHL competition. It's probably not really NHL speed either, but plays like that, those are NHL plays. From there, the rest of the second period was a complete disaster. The Avs defense just looked totally gassed, out of sync, and was an absolute mess. Missed coverages, missed assignments, bad puck management, you name it, it was in there. The Avs end up giving 4 straight goals up. 3 of them come in about a 4-minute stretch. Just messy and lazy here. The Avs are going to lose the puck in the offensive zone. You see one forward falls down. The others are just kind of slow getting back, and they get beat up the ice. That's all there is to this. This could have easily been a 3-on-4 at worst, or a 4-on-4 if they really get back hard, but the Avs kind of just don't skate. You can see, stop skating hard, stop skating entirely. All of a sudden, the forwards are not keeping up with this play, while the Sharks are coming down at full speed, and it costs them. As the defensemen back off, they have to respect the forwards heading deep into the zone. There isn't that second level of defense. It's just wide open to drop a puck back, walk in, beat everyone to a spot, fire a shot. It's not complicated, and it's just lazy, sloppy defense. Maybe you'd like to see a save there too, but you can do better than that as a skater. On this one, the Sharks win a puck battle in the corner and slowly work it back out up high, and you're going to see the Avs just kind of get caught puck watching and completely abandon their own net front here. Never a good thing to do defensively. Again, not a complicated play. The puck comes out to the point, they fire a shot in, it creates a rebound, but you have 4 Avs that are not going to be able to help with the rebound full stop, and the one that is supposed to kind of just skates out and plays a man, not recognizing there's another Shark in behind. All of a sudden, a Shark has 5 feet of space in every direction around him right in front of the goaltender. You know what's coming there, right? As soon as the puck comes out. To cap off the trifecta, you just have terrible defensive coverage here. The Sharks are allowed to walk all the way in behind the net. This is fine. They kept them away from the dangerous areas. The problem is, as he walks behind, the defense just completely breaks down. The passing lanes don't get covered. Despite having 4 Avs in and around the tight, dangerous areas, 5 in fact. Take a look at all that. All 5 in the home plate area. How can you have all 5 players defending that and not prevent the pass from getting through to the man in the slot? Just can't have it. And this is one of those spots where you go, a lot of these kids aren't even on NHL contracts. A lot of this ultimately means nothing to the Avalanche organization. So you say it was ugly, you move on, you just deal with it. In a couple of days, no one's really going to remember this rookie tournament anyway, right? So whatever. The Sharks would then tack on that 4th goal to take a 2-goal lead. The Avs hit rock bottom here by giving up a short-handed goal because they get caught. You can see all three forwards in the offensive zone, and they're playing a 4-forward setup. So the one forward that's back is actually already beaten. You can see Burke. Player's gone here. He's past him and going. The stretch pass essentially creates a 2-on-1 for the Avs. And we see a little bit of miscommunication here. I think Barron probably figures Burke is beat, so he's going to take away the pass. The problem is, Burke doesn't transition to push the puck carrier and challenge him, so it just ends up being two players defending the man cutting to the net. You would think, if both players defend the man cutting to the net, that the pass would never be able to get through, but it's just sloppy defense. As Barron gets caught a little bit by the speed, the player gets in behind him, he gets a pass sent to his opposite side just as he looks away, he gets beat, and it's a tip-in play. That's ugly. You gotta be better than that if you want to make the NHL. Pretty catastrophic collapse. Thankfully, the Avs would add a goal before the end of the second period to make it a one-goal game, and an exciting one heading into the third. Avs seem to like the quick goals in this game. They're going to win a face-off on the power play here, and it's just a walk-in from Dastu. I still can't say his name. Apologies to people who know how to say his name properly and in French, and to him. He just walks in, sets up a bomb, and blasts it past the goalie. Hey, if you can score with a shot like that, fire away. And this third period was fun. Again, it wasn't the highest quality of hockey, but it was exciting. About 7 minutes in, the Avs managed to tie this game up, and we have a real bona fide barn burner. A power play is just ending for the Avs, and they seem to have learned something from that Anaheim game here, as they're going to fire the cross-ice pass back and forth a couple of times here. The first one is great already. Good read, perfect play, but to send it back through really has the Sharks completely discombobulated, as they're all turning towards the puck and committing to this side now. When it comes back, Nick Henry's going to unload a nice shot from the deep side after even getting to dust it off. He didn't have to one-time it because the goalie was so beat that it nearly was a tap-in at that point. You're also starting to notice with the big names out of the lineup, there's more opportunity for other players, and you're starting to see a bunch of names deeper in the Avs system pop up, be effective offensively, making nice plays. As the third period winds down, neither team is really capable of finding that big goal despite power play opportunities on both sides. We get down inside the 3-minute mark until short-handed Andreas Wingerli. You know, he's someone you really do have to have a conversation about when it comes to the NHL roster. The Avs get a bit of revenge short-handed here as this puck attempts to get cleared. It's not a very good clear. Probably wouldn't get out on its own, but Wingerli, reading the play, getting up the ice nice, is able to get his stick on it and poke it out, and then he's gone. He just beats everyone with his speed here, creates an opportunity by pulling up to get an initial shot. It's a good shot. This is a quality play as is. The goaltender makes the initial save, and then the second effort is what is really impressive as he sticks with it, finds the rebound, gets it again, and finishes to get the Avs the lead. Now, I don't know if Andreas Wingerli will make the NHL roster, at least probably not on opening night, but when he's doing things like being effective on a penalty kill and producing points, he is certainly moving his name up the list, giving himself opportunities, if not to make the lineup, be an early call-up. That one would end up being the game-winning goal. In fact, the Avs end up taking this one. The 7-4 final comes from two empty netters later on in the last couple of minutes. It was a fun game. That's all I can ask out of these things. Yes, there was a whole bunch of messiness going on from both teams, particularly the Avs defense, but it's middle of September and we're watching Avalanche hockey. That's a fun time. I think a lot of the rookies proved a lot. A lot of the rookies also learned what they're going to have to work on this season. And now we go into training camp from here with a good idea of where the rookies stand. I'm looking forward to camp. I'm looking forward to preseason. I think it's going to be a blast. And then we get into the stuff that matters. Regular season all the way through until the playoffs. That is the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching. Check us out at thednvr.com. I am Rudo, and now we go. Training camp, baby. Let's do it.
Avalanche time, come on, grab your friends. We're going to the playoffs again with Nate the dog and Gabe the big. The fun isn't over yet. It is Avalanche time.